So, welcome to the third part of my series about wise women, elders, and being an elder, where I explore the subject. And I hope you have watched the first two parts in the series, because today I wanted to offer you a journey to your inner wise elder. Take about 10 to 15 minutes, and we will try to access an archetype we are holding, an archetype that gives us an idea what we personally feel is a wise elder. We all hold archetypes usually in our subconscious, which we can access. And these archetypes are, of course, not just images, but they have meaning and values and ideas attached to them. And they are usually universal, like the archetype mother is a universal archetype, no matter which culture and which part of the world and which age we are in. It has certain meanings, certain values, and certain ideas attached to it, but also an image. The archetype of elder can come to you in different forms. So your elder could be more of the warrior type, or a more motherly elder, or something which is connected to spirituality, or a wise woman, but also somebody, for example, who is very earthbound, who is very earthy and knows about the connection to earth. So it can come in different forms, the healer, for example, or an activist. So the journey will lead you just in a way to your inner landscape, and I will ask you to find your wise elder as a figure which comes towards you. So before we start, just make yourself very comfortable. You can just stay sitting. If you want to lie down, you can. And take a few deep breaths. And close your eyes if you can. Make sure you can hear me. And let me invite you to go on a journey for about 10 minutes. So take a few nice deep breaths, sink into your heart space. Make the exhale a little bit longer than the inhale, so that your body and your mind can relax. And as you sit there or lie there, whatever you're doing, and breathe, just imagine you're taking a bit of time out for yourself to drift into your inner world, letting the outer world just fade away, except my voice, which will guide you through this journey. And sitting there as relaxed as you can be at this moment in time, I would like you to imagine that you're walking down either a staircase or a mountain, or just a path, or maybe you could float down while I'm counting from 10 to 1, 10. Just imagine it. 9, and you don't have to see it. Not everybody is visual. You might just feel that you're going down, or you might hear the footsteps on the stairs, or you might see yourself going down. 8, just moving down, relaxing more and more. 7, as you walk down the staircase or float down. Or walk down a mountain path, 6, 5, still going down, relaxing deeper, 4, 3, 2, and last deep breath, and 1. And I want you to imagine that you're stepping into a landscape. Let the landscape just appear. Step into a landscape and have a look around. We all have inner landscapes. And in this liminal space, in this relaxed space where the inner and the outer kind of converge in a way they normally don't. We don't quite know if that landscape is just an inner landscape in your inner eye, or if it also exists somewhere outside, and it doesn't matter. Just let the landscape appear and then have a look around. I would like you to explore that landscape a bit. Where are you? In the woods, on a clearing, in the mountains? Are you near water? Or a combination of those? Are you by the sea or by a river? Are you in a garden, or are you in a more wild landscape? Which country you are in? You might know it, you might not. Just explore the landscape for a moment. Take a moment to be curious. Take a moment to find out what time of the day it is. Right now, in your landscape, is it morning, dusk, dawn, midday, afternoon, evening, night? Time of the day is it? How does your landscape feel? For a moment, just let it come to you. Is it warm or is it cool? Can you hear anything in your landscape? In that space, that nature space, in that naturescape? Are there any sounds? Sound of water, birds, animals, wind, leaves? What kind of sounds are there? Just immerse yourself in that landscape for another moment. And then I would like you to take a deep breath. And if there isn't a path already in your landscape, I want you to imagine that there is a path leading into the distance. And as you let your gaze soften, looking into the distance along that path, I would like you to imagine that a figure, a female figure, is coming towards you. And you can, if you want to, walk towards her as well. Walk towards each other. And that female figure represents archetypally your inner wise woman. You're walking towards and she comes towards you. You're walking towards your inner wise woman, your inner elder. And as you come closer, or she comes closer to you, I would like you to look down and have a look what she's wearing on her feet. As I said before, not everybody is visual. So it might just come to you. You might just know intuitively what she's wearing on her feet without seeing it. She wearing shoes, sandals, boots, or no shoes. Let your gaze move upwards and find out how she's dressed. What is she wearing? Skirt, trousers, tunic. Further up, she's wearing on her upper body. Your inner wise woman, your inner elder, is there to connect with you, for you to explore her, to find out about her. So let your gaze move upwards and find out if she's wearing something on her head. Look at her face. Is she young or old? What color is her skin? Has she lived a long time ago? Or does she live now? What are her qualities? Begin by exploring the expression on her face. Let it come to you if you can't see. Let it just come to you. Is her face stern? Is she warm-hearted and kind? Does she express her wisdom in a certain way within the features of her face, in her features? Now take a deep breath and ask her about her wisdom. Just let it come to you. What is your wisdom? Ask a second question. How does it express? You might get a clear answer you can hear. You might have to intuit it. You might be shown. How does it express? Now thank her for showing up. This is quite important. And ask if it's all right to call upon her when you need wisdom. Will she come to the fore when you call upon her in situations where you need to access your inner wisdom? Ask her permission to call upon her and see what she says. Intuit what she says. And now just find a way to melt with her. She's part of you. She has always been part of you. Melt with her. It might be via an embrace. It might be via a dance. she might just float into you. Maybe your heart, maybe your third eye, as an energy. Find a way to melt with her. And once you have done that, take a deep breath and another deep breath and let it all go. Turn around on the path. Imagine you turning around. You're walking back to the point where you started your journey in your inner landscape, and you begin to walk up the stairs or use the same way you came down to come back up while I count from 10 to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, coming up, coming back up, 6, 5, 4, coming back up the staircase, floating up the pathway, whichever way you went down, coming back up, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, and 0, being fully back here and now, so you can open your eyes as soon as you're ready. And if you want to take a few notes, do that, being fully back in the here and now. I'm going to stop this recording now to give you a chance to make a few notes. And I stop for a moment, for a minute, while you come back fully into the here and now, making some notes if you feel like it. But stay with me, because I will come back in a minute and talk to you a bit more. So I hope you are fully back and you enjoyed the journey. I would advise you to call upon the archetypal inner elder wise woman when you need her energy, her knowing, her wisdom to make decisions or just to be. Build a relationship with her. And pay attention to what she is about, which capacity, which values, which skills, which wisdom does she bring to the table, and make her a part of you. So I hope you enjoyed this, and watch out for the fourth part of this series. Stay tuned, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to exchange with me, because I'm trying to build it up. And I'm grateful for subscriptions. You will also then get access to the premieres if you want to. Okay. See you. fortfahrt. Bye.